Alright guys, after in here, we're going to start pack 13 of Build the GTR. Let's start. Alright, as I said, we're starting pack 13. Pack 13 consists of continuing on with the right front suspension, finishing it, putting the brake on, and then adding the steering rack to the model. So at some point tonight, we'll be bringing over the model itself. Now, in an effort to get myself completely caught up, because I am still a pack behind now. There's 14 sitting right there. I'm doing all of this in one massive video. So if this is going to take a bit of time, I'm sorry. I really am. We're going to cover stages 47 through 50. Yeah. And then in the next video, I'll cover all of pack 14. So, first up, pack 47. All that lovely stuff. Toss it over there. Once again, we have type NM screws and type FM screws. So, once again, I'll just add these things to the connection. Because the FM screws have the nuts with them, so it will be a little bit of some little wrench action, but I'll keep that nut off to the side for right now, and I'll actually load it up inside the little holder that they provide for us because Eaglemoss is cool like that. Do it like that. Okay. So, step one, we're going to take the upper mount like this, throw the spring on. Step two, take the stroke, and right in there is a channel. The stroke will go, as that tab, it'll go in this way, turn, and lock in. But you must have the spring on it first. Once again, stroke in, squeeze, pull. Completely locked in at this point. Next, we'll bring over the swing arm that we worked on in the last one. Actually, I believe I have this in backwards. According to an image I'm seeing, I might have this on backwards. I do have it on backwards. Holy ballsack. Okay. Yeah. In the last video, I put this in upside down. No problems. I can just easily fix it. Oh, that looks so much better. I hope on the left side I didn't do that. I'll check that in a moment. Nope, I did that one right. Okay. So it's supposed to be with a flange facing this way around. And it's still able to turn, so leave it like that. So I want to take the swing arm as it is, and I want it this way around, not with the detail up, with the open side up. And we are going to take our new shock absorber, we're going to take the stroke, and we're going to set it onto that hole. So we're going to put this FM screw so that all 3 holes are aligned. We're going to make this look lovely, just like so. Now yet again we're onto these silly washers that are silly nuts, how whatever, that don't really want to work. So get it started, then replace the washer, the holder, so I can get you tight. There we go. There is the shock absorber placed on. Next, we'll place the knuckle over top like this. It has to be this way. And I will take a type NM screw, which is one of the other ones with a flange on the end. See if I can see a little flange. Using Wayne's little oil technique, we'll get this little bad boy in, just like so. So it still has the ability to turn, but it's really not going to go anywhere, which is awesome. And with that done, just move this like that. That is the end of stage 47. Just like that. Bear with me a moment while I get stage 48. Alright, so now I'm on stage 48, which is continuing our suspension build. Just getting all the screws together. We have more FM, more EM, more NMs, and some HMs. A lot of metal into metal screws tonight, which is very nice. And yes, this is nighttime. I'm filming this probably about 9 o'clock at night or so. Anyways, so here are our parts. We got the swing arm base, we have the swing arm, and we have a hinge. So let's get started, shall we? So I'm going to go to the EM bucket. I'll pull out a pair of screws, hopefully get a pair of the nuts. Perfect. Because what we're going to do is, so holding it that way so that this flange is heading back in that direction, we want to insert the swing arm this way, away from that kick out. I'm just going to insert both the screws that we're going to need. Get all of it hooked together like so. Hopefully get this rolling without too many complications. And likely, like usual, I have complications because I am not the best at this. Of course. Of course I'm given issues because issues seem to find me. Let's try it this way. Of course. I swear these stupid nuts don't seem to want to hold anything. These nuts are very strange, but that's just how it is. Finally. Finally something goes my way in this silly build. There we go. I think it's because I'm attempting to do the screwing left-handed, and I'm not left-handed. Of course, nothing goes right. Let's see if I can swing this around and do it left hand and do it properly. Ah, there we go. They just wanted to fight me. Which, ironically enough, is normal. Next, we're going to take two HM screws. I'm going to attach the hinge to the upper base. Now I didn't lubricate the ones with the nuts because it's it's not as important in my opinion, and my hands don't want to work. How normal for me. Let's get this in. There we go. I'm only using just a touch of this oil when it comes to putting these screws in, because you don't want too much, you just want it to be able to lubricate the threads. I'm sorry this is all off camera, but for me it's tough to do. Anyways, so that is the completed part as of now. This is still free to move. Tripod's on its way out. It's very falling downy nowadays. So what's next is we're going to put the hinge on. So the swing arm, it's installed this way, but it needs to be this way. And then here we have the big problem. This normally does not want to go. This kind of doesn't want to fit. But I feel like if I can get... No, not the NM screw yet. Not that one. If I do the FM, I think I can get the NM a lot simpler. So this does not want to go in. I think because the screw's kind of long, that's why it doesn't want to actually go in the hole it's designed for. Screwdriver isn't helping. Now I remember having an issue with this before. Because I don't see how an FM screw is supposed to fit in this hole. It is legitimately too long. And I'm just butterfingers, it seems. You know, Massive hands, tiny screws. Yeah, that doesn't seem to want to work. So you know what? I'll see what an EM screw does, because I think the EM screws were originally meant for it. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the EM screw is better fitted for it. I don't remember how I got the FM screw in the into this one. But if this doesn't work, I'll go back to the FM screw. You know what? Give me a moment. Alright, dear God, thankfully I am done with suspension after this, because that is the smallest section to do any sort of work in. It does not like going in. The nut doesn't cooperate. Whole thing's a pain in my ass. But the last step here just involves me what the hell? Did I do it upside down again? That's just lovely. I'll be right back. I swear they just used stock pictures from the previous round. Oh my God, did I have this on right the whole time? Once again, hang on. Leave it to me to fuck something up that much. Because who wants to have the divot in and this facing in? I just had the whole thing like turned around the wrong way. Once again, let's try the oil technique. Let's see what it does. Okay. So now, oh dear God, did I do this one wrong? It's supposed to be like this. I think I have this one on upside down. I'll fix that in post, but so for right now, that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, I just have to. I gotta go back into 12 to figure that out, but that's the end of stage 48. Okay, on to 49. And in stage 49, we're going to be building the other brake disc. So all I do is I take the brake disc plate, put it over the disc itself, plug that into the back, and with type NP screws, of which I had extras. MP. I'll just throw the extras in there. I don't know why I'm keeping all these screws. Maybe because I just feel like it. I don't know. But that is that. And that is the brake disc completed. Set that off to the side because now we got to bring this stupid thing back in. And with more HM screws, of which I have a ton, that'll go in there. As I now attach the brake caliper to the knuckle joint. Just there. Because these screws are so stupid, they can't play along when I'm trying to do this. Of course it does, because nothing wants to stay together. Maybe if I leave this stupid thing on its side, maybe it'll play ball with me. I'm not going to tighten it up too much, as I need it to hold itself so I can get the other screw into place. And there is the brake caliper attached. Now, as we know, when this is all said and done, the brake will just sit in like that. But we don't do that now. We leave this and this off to the side as we bring in stage 50. Now I am doing this live for you, so all right. Okay. Type GM screws and more type NM screws. The parts we get in this are the rack base, which looks just like that. We get the steering rack itself, and then we also have the steering shaft. This does not get used yet, so we'll keep this off to the side and let me go grab the car itself. So I have to go handheld mode for this because the rack itself needs to go in right here, but it's going to be secured from below with type GM screws. Now this is going to be tricky, so I'm going to do this off camera and show you the finished product. And now that's totally secure in that spot. The next piece you want to take is the rack itself. So it looks like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the long shaft there. That's going to go in that slot. And in the two holes here, we're going to add the flanged NM screws. I'll try to get this on camera. It's not going to be the easiest thing to do because I don't have a lot of space, but I'll do what I can. I know that's a weird shot. Just had a huge close-up on my forehead. Alright. There. I think you can see that. Yeah, okay. If you can hear that noise, that's just the washing machine. I'm below the laundry room. And so it is, they are tight in there. But this isn't moving. And I do say that's exactly how it should be. And that's exactly how it is. And that is the end, ironically enough, of stage 13. Now I do have stage 14 right over here. In stage 14 we're doing the fourth tire. That's 51. 52 looks like something for the suspension. 53, we're getting the whole front suspension together. And 54 looks like the dashboard. So that's going to be cool. That'll be out within the next couple of days, depending on how work is. But anyways, if you like the video, please leave a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please remember to subscribe. I'm not a huge YouTuber, but the numbers do count. Until next time, stay frosty.